So anyhow, this is the Predator 2 horsepower 52cc gasoline auger. It comes with a 6-inch diameter bit, which should be perfect for putting these posts in since I have either 6-inch or 4-inch posts. If I need to widen the hole a little bit, that's fine. I'll probably only want like an inch of clearance around the post anyway, so it's really not a big deal. I just need to break through the ground to begin with. So we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop this thing open and see what we're working with. I got this for, I believe I paid like 200, somewhere around 220 bucks for this, give or take some change, a couple dollars. So when we, I mentioned the rental costs earlier today, they are, it just didn't really seem worth it to me. I'm like, why would I borrow one for the price of half of just buying one? And when half is just $100 more, what is the point? Oh well, packaging is a little cheap. The whole thing just came off. All right, there we go. All right, so we got the top here. All right, and this is I believe it's a 2-stroke, so it's gonna take probably fuel mix. What's the front say? Yeah, so it is mixed fuel, so we'll have to mix it the same way you'd mix like a weed eater or something. But this is the engine. I looked at the motors at Big R, and they were like 300 plus, I want to say, just for the engine to run it. And I've heard good things about these Predator engines, so I wasn't too worried about it. It'll probably need a little bit of adjustment, but probably nothing too crazy, especially for the price. I mean, you can get away with a lot when your price is as low as they are. But yeah, this right here, this is the mix fuel before you use it. Do not throw straight gasoline in there. You're gonna have some problems. You can't complain to Harbor Freight if you're not following the instructions. So we've got our engine right here. It's pretty heavy. Obviously, it's looks like it's aluminum, but it feels pretty sturdy and stable. But we'll see. I'm gonna set this to the side, and then it comes with the auger bit, which a lot of them you got to buy the auger bit separate. So I was pretty happy to see that the auger bit came with this, and it's pretty darn stout too. Looks like it's got some what do you call that? It's got some extra beef on the tip here, the blades. So I'd probably keep it from wearing out. But even if you have to replace one of these, it's so darn cheap to buy another one. I mean, if I got like, I don't know, if I got like 100 posts out of it or 100 post holes out of it and then had to replace it, I mean, this is like 30 bucks or 40 bucks from Harbor Freight. So not too worried about it. Still cheaper than renting another one when I need it again. Let's set that to the side. Then we got our instruction manual and all that, and some tools. And that's it. That's all it comes with. So I'm gonna put this thing together and see if I can get it running. All right, so we got our tools here. Looks like we got a a pin that goes through, and it looks like this is they got some grease on the end of this. I would read the instructions, but I am notorious for just figuring it out myself, so that's what I'm doing. So we're gonna take that off. This is already greased up, so I'm assuming we just slide this in here. So I'm gonna slide that in there, get it lined up, throw the pin on. One thing that I would be kind of interested to see with this little pin is whether or not this pin is going to hold up to how hard the ground is here. I, I I don't know how, I don't know what kind of steel they use for these, but you know, I wouldn't imagine it would shear off. It's pretty thick, but we will see. And that's it. I'm not sure what all of these tools are for. That's probably where I should read the instructions. But it looks like, honestly, it looks exactly the same as a weed eater. So I'm assuming just here prime it and then throw the choke on. Oh, and then there's the on-off button on the side. Oh, on-off button's right here. There's a nice little cover on it. That's nice. The plastic on here is definitely cheap, but it was $200. So I mean, you can't really. It's not like you went and bought a steel auger, or you know, or like a Husqvarna is probably going to be better quality, like plastics and things. But I don't care as long as it works, and I can hang it up in the garage and use it when I need it. That's all I care about. So I'm gonna grab some mixed fuel and see if I can get this thing to crank up. We'll see how much work it is to get it started for the first time. We'll see. Well, I'm happy to say I already had a pre-mixed batch of weed eater fuel here, the oil and gas mix. So we're just gonna top this off in here, and then I don't have to worry about mixing that right now. But it's been a while since I've gotten fuel all over me, so we'll see how this goes. All right. Oh, yep. Look at that. Beautiful. Yep. There we go. Alrighty. Be all right. Caitlin loves it when I smell like gasoline. All right. Let's see. Also, so you got to pull this lever to, I guess, transfer the power. Maybe that's like an internal, looks like a clutch lever to start the auger bit. So, all right, we're gonna prime this up. See if we can get there goes the fuel through it. See if we can get the bubbles out of there. There we go. Looks solid. I've got the choke set to start. We're gonna see how many pulls it takes. Oh, I forgot to mention, you should probably actually turn on the kill switch. That would definitely help. So if it doesn't start for 15 minutes before you probably should check the kill switch. I'm super guilty of doing that all the time. Ah, wow. All right. So first pull on start, and I'm gonna throw the choke about halfway. There we go. Look at that. All right. Well, I'm impressed. That started pretty easily. First pull. So I will go ahead and get the camera over to where I'm gonna drill out that next hole. Drag this sucker over there. It's really not that heavy, surprisingly enough. I mean, I could carry it with one hand. But I'll get this drug over there and we'll see how it digs. All right, so we're over at the hole that I could not get dug with the post hole diggers, and it looks like the bit is about the same size as a post hole digger. So I'm not mad about that at all. It should be right about where we need it, and I'm using the concrete fill, that concrete powder, the quick. What is it called? The Rapid Set. It's apparently made specifically for posts, and quick projects. So it should be fine. It doesn't have to be pretty. I don't care if it cracks. I don't care if it looks ugly. You're not even gonna see it anyway because it's gonna be underground. So get over it. All right. So I haven't primed it or anything. Haven't messed with the choke since I moved it over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get it started here. All right, throw the choke up a little bit more. Oh, once again, make sure you turn it on. There we go. Holy crap. I cannot believe that I was sitting here hacking away with post hole diggers. There's a reason people invent things like augers. Well, that worked out well. And this stuff, I mean, I couldn't get through with the post hole diggers to save my life. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably call this video for now. I got a lot more good. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. And if you're thinking about getting one of these Predator augers from Harbor Freight, I honestly would say go for it. We'll see how it performs when I dig, 15 other holes with it and see how it holds up. But so far, our first dig, first start, everything about it was super easy. It wasn't heavy at all. Even when it was digging, it wasn't really biting in the ground much. So yeah, definitely so far would recommend that auger. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll feel free to leave a question in the comments, and I'll answer it the best of my ability. All right, appreciate you guys. Have a good one.